In our backyard, a blanket of fresh, untouched snow lay sparkling under the winter sun. I clapped my hands, my breath making little white clouds in the frosty air. Milo, my fluffy kitten, wiggled his nose, a tiny red scarf wrapped snugly around his neck. The world was quiet and white, a perfect canvas for our adventure. I pointed at the snow, and Milo let out a tiny, curious meow. It was a perfect day to build a new friend. The snow was just right, soft enough to pack but firm enough to hold its shape. A brilliant idea popped into my head, and I knew exactly what we were going to do. With a happy giggle, I started to roll a small snowball across the lawn. It grew bigger and bigger, gathering more snow with every push. Milo, ever the playful companion, thought it was the most fascinating game. He crouched low, his tail twitching, before pouncing at the rolling sphere of snow. He'd bat at it with his little paws, sending tiny puffs of powder flying into the air, then chase after it as I pushed it along. His playful antics made me laugh even harder. Soon, we had a big, round base, the perfect foundation for our snowman's body. Next, we needed a middle section and a head. I rolled 2 more snowballs, each one a little smaller than the last. With a big heave-ho, I carefully lifted the middle one onto the base, and then the smallest one on top. It was tricky work, and Milo watched with wide, curious eyes, as if supervising the whole operation. Once our 3-tiered friend was standing tall, it was time for the fun part, giving him a face. I reached into my pocket and pulled out a bright orange carrot. I gently pushed it into the middle of the top snowball for a nose. Then, I found 2 dark buttons and pressed them in for eyes. Finally, our snowman was complete. I found a few small twigs and arranged them into a tiny, cheerful smile. He looked so friendly and happy. I stood back, with Milo sitting proudly beside me, and we admired our creation. The snowman stood tall in our backyard, a happy new resident of our winter wonderland. My rosy cheeks matched Milo's red scarf as we looked at our new friend, a perfect memory made on a perfect snowy day. We had built more than just a snowman. We had built a moment of pure joy together.